Hello friends, how are you all? You all are welcome to this video. In this video, I will tell you all that how can you learn English speaking from mobile. I think you all will be thinking that mobile is not any book, so how can we learn English language from mobile? But it is not like that. You can consider from one side mobile is also a book you can consider, and you can learn English language also from mobile. It is not like that just by reading book you can learn English language. That's why in this video I will tell you that how can you learn English language from mobile. So which language I think you will be listening me in this video I am speaking. This language I have learned only from mobile you can consider, because I have used my mobile in good way. That's why I have learned this language. That's why I want to tell you that how can you learn English language from mobile. So if you want to learn English language from mobile, so definitely you have to watch this video till the end, and this video will be very interesting for you all, I think, because no one will have told in this topic that English can be learned only from mobile and from mobile also like this. So that's why you all have to watch this video till the end all along, so that you all can understand and what types of way I will give you all, and how should you use your mobile in good way, then you can learn English language. So first, you have to know value of your mobile. If you want to learn English speaking, so first you have to know value of your mobile. What is the value of your mobile that you are using, which you have bought in the market. I think you all must have mobile which you all have bought in the market. I think a lot of people nowadays, whether a person is a poor person, you can consider all the same. Everyone has a mobile you can consider. That's why I want to say all that, I think you all must have mobile, so you all also can learn English language from mobile. So that's why. So first you all have to know the value of mobile. And how can you all know the value of your mobile? First you all have to use your mobile in good way. And I think you all have seen a lot of people this time. You can consider a lot of people are using their mobile in bad way, like they are playing PUBG, they are playing Free Fire, they are playing any types of game like which is bad for them, and which is which is affecting in their life. You can consider that's why we don't have to play like that games. First of all, we have to save ourselves from playing like that games like PUBG, Free Fire, and we don't have to run Instagram, but we can use Instagram. We can run Instagram application, Facebook application. I don't want to stop and forbid you all to use that all application, social media, but you all can use. But first you all have to save yourself to use that application too much. But I think you all must have seen some people are using like this application like Instagram. They are watching bad videos. So how can they learn English language? They can't learn English language. Even my friend was unable to learn English language, because my friend was also was running this application like Instagram. He was running, and nowadays he is running, but he is watching only good video, educational video on Instagram application, which is Instagram social media you can consider in that application. So that's why you also have to use Instagram in less time you can consider, and mostly you all have to make timetable to use that all application. And now I will tell you that how can you learn English language. If you have known the value of your mobile, now you should start learning English speaking. If you don't know how to start learning English speaking from mobile, first you have to know about English, that why should I learn English language. And if you have promise to yourself that at all cost I have to learn English language, so then you have to watch such video on YouTube. Like first you have to start from basic, and first you have to know that what all grammar are requirement for me that I have to learn. Like this grammar you have to learn first of all from your mobile. You can consider if you have mobile. So first you have to search about grammars, which all grammars can be important for you and important for learning English speaking, and people are using mostly like that. Grammar you have to learn, like tenses you can learn first of all. But first of all you have to take information by watching any video on YouTube. I think a lot of video are on YouTube that you can watch, and you can get information about YouTube what all grammar I have to learn. And in the one channel, if you will search on YouTube, whether you will search in Hindi, no problem, you can search also in Hindi language, like English बोलने सीखने के लिए क्या जरूरी है, what is important for learning English speaking. Otherwise you can search in English what I have to learn for English speaking. I want to learn English language, what all grammar I have to learn, then I can speak English language. Like this you can search on YouTube first, and you will be told a lot of grammar. You will be told a lot of grammar in that video. And not only one video will appear in front of yourself on YouTube, but a lot of video will appear in front of yourself, which video you can watch. First you have to improve your reading skills. English, you have to improve your reading skills, is very important. Otherwise you can't learn English language until when you will not learn how to because you are not staying, and you are not going to live and staying any place like where only English is spoken by the people. You are not going, but because you are living in village, I know most of the people who will be watching this video and who want to learn English language from mobile, I think they will be living in the village. That's why they are watching this video. That's why I want to give you all suggestion that you will have to use mobile in a good way, and you all have to improve your reading skills, because you all are living in a village, and where you all don't have environment to speak English language, with whom you all will speak English language. That's why first you all have to know about importance grammar, which you all have to learn English language first of all, which you all have to learn. And then first, when you will watch any video, then you can get a lot of video on YouTube, like grammar video, and in that video I think you can be told that you have to learn first of all pronoun, after that you have to tenses, after that you have to learn verbs, extant verbs, a lot of verbs, and which all verbs are used in fighting with people, like fight means that jhagda karna you can consider, and like this you ladai karna. So like these words you can find, and first of all you have to take information. As I told you that I have to find information about English learning. You can consider like what all grammar I have to learn, and then one by one you have to learn from your mobile. But you have to promise to yourself that I have to learn English language at all cost. Whatever may happen, I have to learn English language from mobile, otherwise you will not be able to learn. And I think you all will be seeing a lot of people this time, and some people also from my village are learning English language, but some people are giving up to learn English language. They are thinking that like I can't learn this language. One day one person couldn't speak English language. He couldn't speak English language, so he gave up, and he decided now I can learn English language. I can't learn this language because this language has become hard language. How can I learn this language? And it happens with every person. It is not happening with one person. You can consider it can also happen with you when you will start learning English speaking. Initially you can make mistakes while speaking English language, and I was also making mistakes. So when you will watch such video, and when you will watch a video on what all grammar important for learning English speaking, after that you have to learn that all grammar one by one, and when you will improve your all grammar rules, you will learn, and then you have to try to speak English language. Then you have to find practice way you can consider. But I think you will get a lot of video on YouTube. You will get a lot of video on YouTube where you can search, and after that you have to know about the way to practice English language, and you have to know that how should I practice English language. So I will give you also way to practice English language. I will give in this video, and also how to become fluent in English, and that's why you all have to watch this video till the end continuously, okay, at a stretch. So first, when you will learn all grammar, and if you have improved your reading skills, if you understand English very well, and if you have improved your reading skills, now you have to, if you have learned all grammars, what all grammar, you came to know that now I have to learn first of all before trying to speak English language. If you have learned, and if you have known also how to translate Hindi into English, then you can learn. But just now you have to develop and create environment of speaking English language. But before creating environment, first you have to know about the way to practice English language. But if you don't know how to practice English language, for that you can watch any video on YouTube. Otherwise you can search on Chrome browser how to practice, what types of way I have to use to practice English language, and then you will be told like you have to use mirror technique. And most of the people are beginner. Most of the people who will be learning English language recently, they are beginner, and they can't learn English language initially, and even I was also unable to find people for talking English language. You can consider that's why. So that's why you can also face a lot of problem. You can also tackle a lot of problem initially if you are beginner. So and you will not be able to find a person initially. You can consider. For that you have to first of all you have to improve yourself. How can you improve? You have to practice more and more. You have to practice more and more. Like you can take mirror technique, and you can read book loudly. You can read a newspaper loudly, and after that you can talk with people also. But for that you have to create environment. Like how should a environment of speaking English language be created? Do you know? First you have to download any Skype application. And Skype application is very good. That application you can download and find people in that application, and after that talk with them. People easily you can find people in that application, and there you can talk like this. So after that when you will learn your English language from your mobile, so like this. And other if you want to become fluent in English language, so also for that you can get idea on YouTube. Just you have to watch you have to follow such kinds of video on YouTube, and which video is related to English learning. Like you can watch conversation video on YouTube, and for that if you are unable to be motivated by other, and and if you are unable to be motivated by yourself also, so for that you can watch any conversation video, and from which video you can get motivated. You can be motivated by other, and a lot of video you will get on YouTube will have made by the people. That video you can watch, and you can be motivated, and then you have to watch that all video and get motivated from that all video, and try to learn English language like them. You can consider. And for that one channel you can follow Just Talk English Spoken. There people keep on telling their story. You can consider, and you can also follow them. How are they learning English language, and what types of problem they had faced when they were beginner, and you can also use that all way to learn English language. Definitely you can become fluent in English like this. And that's why you have to use your mobile in good way fast. And as I told you that you don't have to use your mobile in bad way. Like nowadays people are, some people saying, a lot of people from my village are saying me that, I also want to learn English language, I also want to learn English language. But I said them, you all have to stop to use your mobile in bad way, because nowadays some students are using their mobile in bad way, so they are going to be bad person, you can consider, and they are being considered by the people from village like bad person, you can consider. That's why you all have to use your mobile first of all in good way. Like you all can learn English language from mobile, and you all can use your mobile to learn educational video. Like suppose if you are finding difficulty to know chemistry, biology, whatever subject you find difficulty to know, that subject you can search on YouTube and get information, and then you watch on that topic and you can get information about that, and you can learn like this. So if you want to learn English language, so for that you can search on YouTube about that topic. Suppose if you have question that how to start learning English speaking, and suppose you are beginner, just you have to learn these sentences, and you can search about these sentences on YouTube, like English, English बोलना कैसे start करें, English बोलना कैसे start करें. So you will find a lot of video on YouTube, and that video you can watch, and you can get information from that all video, and then you can learn English language, and they will motivate you completely that now you have to learn. Because from one side you can say I was motivated when I was in 7th class, 7 standard, you can consider that time, and I was motivated one teacher to learn this language, and then I came my home because I was motivated strongly and completely. So when I came my home from school, by taking time on in the school, and when I came my home, and then I search about YouTube, English, you can consider first, because he was teaching us tenses at that time when I was trying to motivate all the students in my in our class, where I was in which class I was studying in that time. So all the students were motivated, I was also motivated. So I think some students besides me will not have taken English seriously to learn, but I took English seriously, and already I decided at that time, I have to learn whatever may happen, and whether I will take a lot of, and whether I will face a lot of problem in my life all the time, I have to learn this language. So then when I came my home, so search about tenses quickly, and initially when I was beginner to learn tenses also, so that time I was unable to know. But I think you all will be knowing that very well, that because until when you will not learn tenses, you can't speak English language. That's why. So that's why I also think that at all cost I have to learn first of all tenses, and then I can speak English language. So when I learned, it took 1 month me to learn tenses, and then I started making sentences, but I was unable to speak, but I was able to translate Hindi into English little bit. And for that, and when I was 7th class, some students came to know about me that Jadu is learning English language. Already, when I was in 7th class, all the students of my class came to know about me like this, like Jadu is learning English language. So they started asking me a lot of questions. They were writing a story in Hindi, and they were saying me to translate that into English. I was translating like this, you can consider. That's why if you want to learn English language from mobile, so you can use your mobile in good way. You don't have to watch any Free Fire, you don't have to play any Free Fire game and PUBG game, but you have to watch only good video on YouTube, and you have to take like good way to learn anything. It is not like that you will watch any bad video, any mobile, you can consider. And after doing this all thing, you have to focus on yourself, that what I'm learning. So first you have to decide it. First you have to decide that what I am learning. If you have if you have decided to learn English language from mobile, so you have to use your mobile in good way only for learning English language. And as I told you that you have to improve your reading skills. First of all, you have to improve your reading skills. Reading skills is very important. Until when you will not be able to read properly, you can't speak English language, even because you are not living in Australia. So if I can say about it, suppose you are saying that, suppose you will tell me that I am living in America, so 100% it can be possible about that you can speak English language very well without knowing anything, without grammar, because there you have environment of speaking English language. You can talk with people, and I think you are native, like you are resident of America, like this I can think about you. That's why you can learn English language there. But and if you are living in a village, so for this you have to do something. You have to do something, you have to work hard, then you can learn English language. It is not like that, because most of the people who will be watching this video, they don't have enough money, and they can't get admission in English medium school, and they must be finding some difficulty to learn English language, you can consider. So that's why they are unable to practice also, and they are unable to practice because they don't have any friend to practice with whom they will practice like this. But now it will come, it has come to tell you that how can you improve your pronunciation from your mobile. So mobile can help you. It is not like that you have to go and you have to join any institute to improve your pronunciation of speaking English language. I think you all have seen a lot of people are speaking in good way. They are not making any mistake. They are speaking with good pronunciation. They are speaking good English. For that they are having to practice themselves. And in your mobile you can consider like from mobile they are practicing. It is not like that they are going anywhere and they will have joined any institute and they will be practicing there and improving the pronunciation skills of speaking English language. It is not like that. But how can you improve your pronunciation skills from from your mobile. After after knowing all grammar, which all grammar will be important for you, that you have to learn if you want to start learning English speaking. So as I told you, that first you have to know the value of your mobile, that how can mobile help me, that, and you have to promise to yourself that I have to learn this language at all cost. If you have promised, it is good for you. And then if you want to improve your pronunciation of speaking English language, so and you have to record yourself when you practice English speaking. That time you have to record yourself and listen yourself carefully, that what I'm speaking. And suppose if you are speaking wrong, so I saw a lot of person, some people are coming from Jharkhand like me, you can consider, because the number of people who make like this video has increased due to me, because nowadays I'm making video on YouTube, so they are getting motivation through me, so they are also making. So you can consider, they are making a lot of mistakes because they are beginners. So it happens with every beginner. You can consider, if you're beginner, so you can also make this problem. And I was also facing this problem. A lot of people were abusing me by commenting below my video. And you can watch all my video, which video was uploaded before earlier. You can consider that video, you can check on YouTube channel. So I spoke with bad pronunciation, even I was unable to speak with good pronunciation at that time. So a lot of people abused me by commenting that you are unable to know how to speak English language like this. So if you want to improve your pronunciation of speaking English language, so you have to record yourself first of all and listen carefully. And if you want to, if you are thinking that how can we find, but we have to know. And if you are thinking that I have learned, as you told us that we have to, you all can also learn English language from mobile, and we have learned everything from mobile. English grammars, we have learned and from mobile by watching video. Like suppose we have learned preposition, conjunction, adverb and phrasal verb, everything, and interjection and why family words, everything we have learned like this. If you are thinking, so then you have to find way to practice English language. So as you can you can get a lot of way to practice on YouTube. You have to search like that, as you have search about that, or like this you can search on YouTube, and you will be told that how can you practice English language. After that, when you will get idea to practice, then you can start. But first I think you will unable to be find to people to find how can you find any people to talk with you. For that you have to use your mobile, like you have to be brave to find people, like you can use any application. But if you think that I don't have money, so how can I join any studio, like even I don't have any application, but I can't download that all application for that. But a Skype application is very good, you can say, but in free you can use the application, and where you can find people in good way, and you can talk with them, and there you will get only basic speaker, and you can talk with them and improve your English language. Like this you will improve your English language. That's why you have to use a Skype application. And actually I made bad pronunciation of this Skype application, but it is called Skype application. So you can download the application. So after that, like you have to use your mobile you have to use your mobile continuously. How can you use your mobile continuously? Like for learning English language. And first you have to you have to stop to use your mobile in bad way. You have to use your mobile only for learning English language. So if you want to use, so you can watch only English content on YouTube, you can listen English speaker on YouTube, and you will get a lot of video, conversation video. But first I want to give a suggestion to watch only a basic speaker video, because otherwise you will not understand. And some people are doing that, like some people are getting motivation through me, and some people are saying that and if you have learned, so as you all can think about me, I have learned advanced English also. Some people are thinking from my village, I will learn first of all, and they are beginner, and they are thinking that I will learn advanced English. You don't have to learn, you all don't have to learn first. If you are beginner, if you think about yourself that I'm beginner, and you don't have to learn advanced English first of all. You have to learn first of all basic English, accent words you can learn from mobile. So you have to use in a good way, like you have to know about first of all that what all grammar can be important for me. Like this you have to search on YouTube, and then you have to find the way to practice English language. After finding, and now you have to find people to talk in English language from your mobile. And application, Skype application you can use, and you can find people easily, and you can talk with them and improve your English language like this. And like this you can improve. And if you want, so if you want to make conversation video like me, so and you all will be thinking, some people are thinking about me that how will Jaddu be finding people to talk and have conversation with them, and Jaddu is uploading a lot of video on YouTube, and how is he talking with people. But we also want to know. So if you are thinking like this, so I will tell you now. So actually I finding people from Skype application, you can say. But a lot of applications so far I used, but mostly application beside this application I'm not using, because I know in that application I have to pay money, and I have to give some money, and then the last I can talk with people. But in this application, which is Skype application, and I can use their application in free. You can consider. That's why you also have to use their application if you all want to find any person to talk in English language. So you all have to use this application, which is a Skype application. Easily you all can be used by you all, and in that too in free you can use, and you can talk with people easily like this. That's why you all have to learn English language from your mobile. And if you all think that and because I have money, so I can get admission in English medium school, so I don't want to force you all to get, I don't want to force you all to do anything like if you have money, if you think that I have money, so you can go on, you go to English medium school, no problem. But if you think that I am very poor person, how can I learn English language? But and you should have mobile. But nowadays that's why I'm feeling very like a bad that a lot of people, why they're unable to learn English language, because I am also a very poor person. You can think that I'm a son of farmer, my father is farmer, you can say. And when he got me mobile, and I started using mobile in good way, and he used to say me that and mobiles, from one side you can say mobile is good thing also and bad thing also. If you will use mobile in bad thing, so you can learn bad thing. If you will use your mobile in good way, so you can learn good thing. So that's why I decided why not, if I will learn English language from mobile, so and mobile, my father will say me that you are using your mobile in good way. So that's why I am using my mobile in good way, and you can consider for learning English language. I am learning English language from this mobile and keep on finding words. Nowadays I am learning advanced English. First I told you that you have to find, you have to know what all grammar can be important for you. On YouTube you can search, and I think one video will appear in front of you. That video can be on one YouTube channel, name is English Connection YouTube channel. इंग्लिश बोलने के लिए क्या जरूरी है, कितना ग्रामर सीखनी चाहिए, इंग्लिश बोलने के लिए कितना ग्रामर आना चाहिए, how much grammar should we know to speak English language. Like this one video you will get on YouTube. When you will search on YouTube how much grammar is important for us to learn English language, so then you will get one video, and in that video you can learn all grammar. As many grammar will be told to you by who is a YouTuber will have made on that topic. So when you will be told by her, and then you can learn that by one by one. And now after that you have to find where to practice English language, and you have to record yourself, you have to listen yourself, and you have to listen, and you have to surround yourself with English movies, everything. So definitely you can learn English language. That's why you all have to use your mobile in good way for learning English language. Like this you all can learn English language. So I think you all have understood, and this video is going to be long, so why not we shall end this video, and we will meet in another videos. And I think next video will come up on YouTube, so in that video we must meet. So by saying on this I will end this video, and we shall meet definitely in next video. Thank you friends.